On this episode of Beyond the Nest, I sat down with Suriname Female Athlete of the Year Avita Letter to discuss her life back home and her experience at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Who really influenced you to start swimming?
It was more of a, family tradition. My sister started off at first, and the club team needed some younger kids to swim, so I ended up joining the team, and I haven't looked back since.
Awesome. Now, how many siblings do you have?
I have an older sister and a younger brother.
Very cool. And they played a big part into you swimming all your life?
Yes, we, all three of us swam up to the age of maybe when I was 15, and then my sister quit, and shortly after that my brother quit too.
Gotcha. For sure. They knew you were superior, so they were just like, oh, we'll let her keep going with it.
No, they decided to go with a different sport. My sister ended up going to volleyball, so she made the Suriname national team in that, and my younger brother ended up going to basketball and made a national team in that too. So
that's awesome.
We all just wanted our own thing.
Okay, so you guys are all just a family of representing your your country. That's really cool. That's really cool. Not many families get to say that. Cool. Now, going into your summer, you spent it in at the Rio Olympics. What was that like, just being there?
It was electric, I guess you can say, because you have so many top athletes, all just living in the village together, all eating together and hanging out together. So we traded a lot of pins, so I got to meet a lot of international people from all over the world. So that was nice, and just spending time with your friends it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, who was your favorite athlete that you met while you were over there in Rio?
We see the athletes like Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps a lot, so I was more impressed with meeting Johan Blake, for instance, from Jamaica, and seeing Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas. So that was really cool.
That's awesome. That's so cool. You were with Lonnie as well. How was that like, having a teammate there present that you could connect with?
It made it a lot easier to to have a familiar face there, because it's the biggest meet of every 4 years, so it's a lot of pressure, and just hanging out with her took some of the pressure off, and we were able to relax a little more and enjoy our time there.
How did you find out about FGCU?
I went to high school in Miami.
Okay.
It started off as an exchange program for 9th grade, and in 10th grade I switched over to a host family. I did the state championships through those, my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And then at States that year, my last year, I was approached by April. I'd been in contact with her, because when you're a senior, the coaches are allowed to contact you. So I finally met her at States, and she said, you should come take a visit. And I set foot on this campus, and I fell in love.
Awesome, very cool. Now, being away from your country and being away from your family, how hard was that, pursuing your dream, coming in an exchange program from 9th grade, being all the way here to your senior year?
It was definitely hard being away from my siblings. They, them being together definitely created a better bond for the two of them. So sometimes I fall out of their little clique, but it's okay. I decided, it was also my decision to come here at that early age. It wasn't just, we talked about it, and that's just how it worked out for me.
Was your family being back home sort of extra motivation for you to make sure you succeed when you got here?
Yes, definitely. I Skyped my brother and sister a lot, and my mom as well, throughout my whole high school experience, and they've always supported me through with everything I've done. For instance, when I first made my world championships in 2013, I wasn't expecting my sister to be the most proud of it, but she was, and she showed it off as she owned it as if it was. Those kind of things make you feel really good.
How would you go about swimming over there to where it's very organized here? Is it the same thing over there?
It is not. Suriname is not that advanced in swimming yet, or not advanced in the sport as much.
Gotcha.
So people always try to branch out to reach higher levels.
Having spent 4 years here, representing your country in the Olympics, is that something you strive to do? Maybe go back and try and help grow the sport?
Coming out of college, I was hoping to be a host for kids to like come branch out over here. I mean, you obviously just want to help build up your country and like the sports and stuff and like doing the things that you really believe in. So I was hoping to be more of a host for like incoming people and guiding them through the whole process and just like getting other athletes like to the top.
Awesome. There you go. That wasn't too bad, right?
No.
It was chill.